Greetings, YouTube. There's no debate that Cull Obsidian is a popular champion. He's a high damage champion, but he also kind of seems like a one-trick pony, doesn't have a ton of utility, and so consequently you may use him in incursions, most likely just arena, but I don't know too many people who use Cull every day as one of their main champions, whether that be as attack in Alliance War or Alliance Quest or even just general questing. That is until now. You see, I have a subscriber, Mr. CButler88, who reached out to me recently because he is all about Cull Obsidian, specifically because of this Mr. Fantastic synergy. So you can see here that Shared Knowledge Astronomy synergy gives Cosmic and Skill Champions basic hits pause, one of each buff on them for 0.2 seconds. Now that may not sound like a lot of time, but this is something that he has used to give Cull Obsidian a near indefinite amount of time. Whether it's supposed to work this way or not is maybe a different story, but he thought it was cool. So what he does in terms of his strategy for this champion is he spams the heavy. That's just for damage. So basically using Cull like normal. The synergy pauses the buffs for like 0.2 seconds on basic hits. Heavies count towards this, which is another reason why he spams them. And then when they expire, it leaves one over whose timer seems to never go down. So this creates Cull as almost like a endurance champion for different fights in one. Start out by seeing this Iron Package fight because you are getting to enjoy the final hit, 20 of it, of this strategy. Now, I kind of fast-forwarded it because we're going to have a couple of videos to go through, and I didn't want this video to be crazy long, but it is a preview of what's to come. Now, you will see OG Deadpool, and remember, his goal is to spam heavies and just let those basic attacks keep building up. And sometimes when I was examining these fights with him, I say route, but some people have told me it's root, so I don't know how you pronounce it, but you know, your pronunciation is as good or better than mine. But you can see how he is just killing it, and he is just continuing to build up Cull in ways that I have not really seen before. He's also level 57, so he is using Cull as his main attacker in ways that maybe people who had Corvus or Captain Marvel movie, etc., wouldn't. But part of the goal of this video is to show people who maybe Cull is one of your top 5 best champions. Hey, you can use him, especially with this Mr. Fantastic synergy, in ways that make him a lot more viable for longer stretches of fights. And you can see he builds up those armor breaks. He's at 6 right now. Now he's going to get up to 9. I personally have never done that with Cull, but it just makes him such a beast. And looking at Thor Jane Foster, he is able to just get her down like the Satan sister that he is. Now, this was taken, or recorded, I should say, during the Guardian final boss uncollected, I believe, quest. And so the ultimate test, once you've ramped up Cull, is to see how he does against Guardian. Now, he will have that class advantage, so that is certainly nice to have. But in general, that Guardian boss fight is not exactly the most enjoyable. Now check out, made the evade fail. So basically he's an evade immune attacker at this point. And now he's going to go to the final Guardian boss fight to finish him off. And notice he's going to do the same strategy. He's going to spam the heavies. And he's going to do his best to just keep those basics up and to spam not only those heavies, but also evade and dex the special one of Guardian, which is pretty easy to do once you get the hang of it. All right, he's already stacked 6 armor breaks. Force field is up. He is going to bait that special one, as you just saw. Now he's going back up to 8 armor breaks. Fires that special one. Force field be damned. And now it's just continuing to do the exact same thing and apply the heavy to give 3 more armor breaks. And Guardian has a lot of utility, but Cull is completely negating that right now in this fight and just using these armor breaks to his advantage and allowing himself the chance to not take shock damage as well. So the utility that Cull is displaying in these fights is far better than what I think of, at least when I think of Cull as a one-trick pony. Now, fight or two that we're going to look at. Now, it cuts off at 5 minutes. I don't know if he sent anything else along. This is via line, so line does limit you to 5 minutes for a video if you haven't sent one that long before. Now you know. But just look at how fast he crushes it. And he isn't using Suicide Masters, right? There's no recoil damage that he's taking after every Special 1 or Special 2. And it just, like if you were to cover, this is always a game I like to play, if you were to cover the PI of the attacker and the defender and how many stars they are, and you were just to think about that in context of what it would normally take to see fights that are over this fast, I would say maybe it's like a 6-star fighting a 4-star or a 5-star fighting a 3-star, and maybe the attacker's PI is 20,000 and the defender's PI is 13, 14,000. But that's not the case at all, and that is certainly making for a really, really fun experience. And this game is all about fun, right? I mean, it's a mobile game. Yes, you don't want to screw up what champs you rank up. These items and these resources are so valuable that, yeah, you want to take a break from just ranking up whatever champion you think is best to go on YouTube and look at tier lists and that kind of thing. But by all means, if there's a champion that you just love to use and you have more fun fighting with this champion and playing this game, then to hell with any other ratings. And look at that. Evade failed. Boom. 21 hits. And that's the theme. He's finishing off opponents anywhere from like 18 to 25 hits. And that's just really impressive. And he's doing it over the course of several fights, giving him this highly enjoyable chance to just use him in ways that maybe a lot of people haven't. And I do believe this is the final Act 5 Ultron boss. It's been so long since I've been into Act 5 that I do remember Stark Spidey was like the guardian of Ultron I always looked at. The one guy you got to get down to make your way. But remember, he is evade immune, meaning people can't evade against him. It's like he has True Strike, even though you don't see a True Strike symbol. And so he is making Starky out to be the glass cannon defender that he is, and he took him down in a whopping 13 hits. So now here is the fun test, right? This is really where Ultron comes into play. This is somebody that I used Star-Lord against and just didn't parry, but I also realized that that's not the most popular option. Now, Ultron is pesky for a number of reasons, but that evade is certainly one of them. So let's see if he can also prevent this Ultron from evading. Okay, stacks the armor breaks. We do not see... Okay, there's the regen finally. But he's still stacking the armor breaks. The evade has failed. And so this is really quite the test because that regen is a problem. In fact, I remember the first time that I saw that and didn't expect it, and I thought to myself, oh no. But he is still doing awesome damage, just intercepting. I love watching this guy use Cull because he is intercepting like a boss. And he's already got Ultron about, what? I was going to say originally about 40% down. Just baits the Special 1. Using those beautiful yellows. And by the way, this is what, a rank 1 6-star? So it's not like we're seeing a rank 3 6-star or even a rank 5 5-star. That's what's also cool about this video compilation that he has given us to commentate. It is a diversity of situations, but also not a champion that you need like at a high sig maxed. Like as fun as it is to watch a rank 3 6-star sig 200 champ, when's the next time the average person, especially if they can't spend on say July 3rd weekend or Cyber weekend, is going to be able to get a 6-star to sig 200 like the year 2035? So here we go. We finally got the special 3 going on. And I got to be honest, I forgot what Cull's special 3 even looked like. I never get to it. I don't even know what it does. All right. Well, look at that damage. Wow. He's making this Ultron out to be scrap metal. And that is awesome. Evades the special one more time and takes him down. Now, are there champions that can do that faster than that many hits? Sure. But a lot of them are 565 5 stars or rank 2 or rank 3 6 stars. This is, as you can see, a rank 1 out of 5 6 star that also doesn't need to be awakened. So I really appreciate this information from CButler 88. And for those of you watching this who maybe Cull is one of your top 5 best champs or a champion that you haven't thought about bringing in, try out this Mr. Fantastic Synergy. I think you'll really be happy with what you play with, especially once you get the playstyle down to a T.